What about sort of, I mean, I think we'll both agree that actually being a B2B marketing leader is a pretty tough gig right now. But what do you see as sort of one or two of the biggest challenges?
So one, marketing today is such a broad discipline. I think when you look at some other areas within an organization, it's relatively clear and focused what a team will be responsible for. But if you break down marketing and what marketing teams are responsible for doing, all of a sudden you're covering a huge span. So the very top, the strategic brand piece, the why you exist, the purpose, the strategic narrative, going out into the market and building that demand at the top of the funnel. Then you have demand gen, performance marketing, the acquisition piece, onboarding in B2B SaaS and the free trial, the activation, converting to revenue as well in self-serve funnels, and then going through the whole life cycle to retention, expansion, upsell, and then through sales assisted plays, driving opportunities through the sales team, working with sales as a sort of one revenue team. And in addition to that, working as part of the leadership team on the strategy, on business impact, recruiting, growing a team. I mean, in Supermetrics, we have one marketing department, but we have about 8 or 9 sub teams just because the area is so broad, like brand marketing, demand gen, product marketing, customer experience, marketing ops, website and MarTech, analytics and data, growth marketing. So it's just such a broad discipline, which makes it very hard to lead a department that is covering so many different points. And then I think the other thing that makes it so challenging is internal stakeholder management. So the kind of higher up you go and the further you go in your career, the more important internal stakeholder management is. And I think what this means in practice is basically marketing communicating to the rest of the organization about this is what marketing does in our business. And this is how long it takes to see results. And this is why we're doing these things. And this is why the old playbook is broken and we're not just focused on lead gen. And this is quite hard because I think a lot of founders and CEOs are probably more product driven, and a lot of marketers struggle to understand, okay, what is a modern marketing team and department looking like and operating? So it's really, really difficult for non-marketers to understand that. So I think that is also a key responsibility for a marketing leader and marketers within a company to basically communicate internally about the role of marketing and what we're doing and why we're doing it and why we're approaching it from this direction. And then the other thing is that it's also a long game. So I think marketing is a long game, and other people see it as maybe a bit of a short game or expecting quick wins or instant results, which is not really how marketing works, and it's not something you should expect. And I think a lot of things you do now are going to pay you back 6 months, 1 year, 2 years down the line.